tonight. And we shall see what will happen next. And listen to the music Alyssa is coming out to. She is debuting tonight. Can she make her debut worthwhile as she gets to the side? I'm sorry. I just am enthralled by the wear of Alyssa, the clothes style. God. Probably the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to undistract myself here. From what I've heard, that she is a very good wrestler. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see the entrance of Kelly Kelly, the exhibitionist. And from what I've heard from Alyssa, it's an exhibitionist versus basically a dominatrix. She's into that dominatrix stuff. That's why her finishing move is called cracking the whip. And Kelly Kelly now walking up into the ring, and ooh, not bad. I'm sorry though, it doesn't have any competition on Alyssa. In my opinion, not denouncing Kelly Kelly as not being a beautiful female wrestler herself. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Kelly Kelly did not want to wait for the bell to ring. Ooh, swinging neck breaker. Wanted to attack Alyssa, because Alyssa is more of a newcomer than Kelly Kelly is. She's been in the game. She's been training for a while. Alyssa has been training for a little while, but not as much as Kelly Kelly has to get her chance at the Women's Championship. No one has been able to knock Melina off her throne as of yet. We've seen an attempt from Candice and Michelle, and Ashley. Two women who have tried to attempt. Will the third time finally be the charm from Melina to lose her Women's Championship? And will that be from Alyssa, or will that be from Kelly Kelly and Alyssa? Missing with that elbow as Kelly Kelly moved out of the way. Now, as you know, Kelly Kelly is from JWF Extreme, and Alyssa is actually technically contracted to JWF Ground War, but it doesn't matter. All women's wrestlers compete on HellFire because there's not a women's championship on JWF Extreme or on Ground War. So all women compete in the JWF on HellFire to go for the women's championship no matter what show or what brand they represent. So you're technically seeing two brands colliding. You're basically seeing all three brands represented tonight. You're seeing a Ground War wrestler facing a JWF Extreme wrestler. Wait a minute! Oh! That's her finishing move called the cracking the whip! Oh my gosh, did you see the elevation her neck got smacked in? 1, 2, no. Looks like there'd be a 3 there. But technically we have a JWF Extreme wrestler taking on a JWF Ground War wrestler in a JWF HellFire ring. So very strange dichotomy. But like I said before, no matter what brand you're on, all women wrestlers compete on HellFire for their women's championship, because it's not right. Because there's basically no reason to have women competitors on a show that has no championship for them to compete for. Just does not seem logical in my opinion, so I saw that solution. In the JWF, at least. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Alyssa now shooting Kelly Kelly into the ropes. Kelly, oh! Gut shot. And another gut shot. Knees right to the gut. Oh, wait a minute. Alyssa now getting picked up. Wait a minute, is she going to go for it again? Yes! Another crack at the whip! Oh! She has cracked the whip on Kelly Kelly. Will this be over? No rope break. The rope saved Kelly Kelly, but I don't know how much is even left in Kelly. Oh, Kelly Kelly. Did you see the way that her neck got... She could have snapped her neck on that one. She very well may have. And... elbow connecting! Alyssa has got one more crack of the whip! Oh, Kelly attacking Alyssa out of nowhere! Desperation! Oh. Alyssa with a drop kick did not hit the crack of the whip. And look at her. She's just taunting the crowd here. Kicks her. She's got a bolt of confidence in herself tonight. Does Alyssa. The dominatrix. It's basically the dominatrix versus the exhibitionist, I think it is. Oof. I forgot what I said, but all I know is that she's a woman who does not like keeping her clothes on. And wait a minute! Another crack at the whip! I think that's the third or fourth time that move has been executed. It's gotta be over. Come on! It's a devastating maneuver. 1, 2, and 3. My apologies about the cough, ladies and gentlemen. I have a bit of a deep cough, but Alyssa, I cannot believe this. Alyssa locking in a secure victory tonight. The exhibitionist Alyssa has won her chance to go for the women's championship. I cannot believe this. Let's see how she will fare against the women's champion in about 2 weeks for the JWF Women's Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, it's that time for the second Money in the Bank ladder match. It is Wrestle Guru and his name Dave. Dave making his official one-on-one match debut, and it's against the man who almost won the #1 contender match, himself, Carlito. And you can hear that, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people may recognize that from a Grand Theft Auto video game. It is Guns N' Roses' Welcome to the Jungle, only a sped-up version of it, in a very fast motion, as you'll probably hear in a second. Oh, this is the fireworks for Dave. Like I said, I don't know much about Dave. I don't know much about Dave being here in the JWF. Dave here has arrived in the JWF, and as we know, he is no longer going to be making videos on YouTube under Wrestle Guru 1987. And from what I've heard, that had a lot to do with his transition here to the JWF. I can't believe this, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we just hear about Dave leaving YouTube, Wrestle Guru 1987 leaving YouTube, and then we see him debut here tonight in the JWF. Coincidence? I don't think so. I do not see a coincidence in that scenario. And there we go. There's a spit right in the face. And here comes Carlito, ladies and gentlemen. Carlito, ladies and gentlemen, coming down to the ring. Here's the man who spits in the face of people who do not want to be cool. Carlito, ladies and gentlemen, coming down to the ring. He's a man who almost won the #1 contender match if it had not been for AJ. It came down to Carlito and AJ at the very end. And a couple pile drivers later, over the top rope goes Carlito. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of AJ, he will be teaming up tonight with Stone Cold to take on D-Generation X, Shawn Michaels, and Triple H. What a matchup that is going to be, though. AJ wins, he can choose to either face the JWF Classic Champion or the JWF Champion. Stone Cold wins, He's got to pin Triple H to win.